Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. We're going to look at today Mr. Kresh the Bloodbraided. Now, he is, what is that? Black, red, green? I don't know. I didn't get that color in my Crayola box, but what is that? Jund? It's a pretty good set of colors, especially for what you want to do with him. Whenever another creature dies, you may put X 1/1 counters on him, where X is that creature's power. So he directly gets bigger for anything that dies. Another creature, yours or your opponent's. Now, in big games, a lot of creatures get played, and a lot of creatures die. But what I wanted to do here is we're in black and red and a little bit of green. Let's kill some creatures. And keep in mind, the idea here is play Kresh, kill things, win with general damage. So, things that kill lots of things, like Pyroclasm seems to be really good with dealing with your small weenies. Of course, even when to fling your own guys. Inferno, here's one not a lot of people remember. Inferno, 6 damage to each creature and each player. Now that kills some things, but it also makes some, pretty big enemies too. Bone Shredder, he kills them coming. Extinguish all hope. We're going to wipe everything that ain't an enchantment, dude, which, let's face it, most of the time is everything. Shriek Maw, just constantly focused on killing things. Flesh Bag, I believe Flesh Bag is one of the great black cards that have been played ever since we've been playing EDH. Killing Wave. Now, Killing Wave, with enough mana, it kills everything. Once you make X5 or 6, you've got enough to where you can pay that life to keep Kresh alive and let everything else die. And then swing with Kresh. And I mean, it's so good. Our targeted removal, Doomblade. Innocent Blood's not targeted, but it does, for 1 mana, it pumps the heck out of Kresh. If everybody sacks a dude, wow. Obviously, we got the murder. Got to have the tragic slip for those nasty, indestructible guys. Terror. Yes, I'm running a lightning bolt that does kill things. It's also a lightning bolt. Incendiary Command. Also going to kill things. Volcanic Fallout. Hey, this guy does things when he dies. So when he dies, everybody's getting 2 lands. Yeah, whatever. That just allows them to play bigger creatures so that you can kill them, so that your Kresh gets bigger. And then, so good. We don't like flyers, apparently. It also kills players and flyers. It's just secure Tribe Elder, because he's going to sack himself to get, Artifact Mutation. This is just a good solid red-green card, and it should be in every red-green deck because it is too good for more or less naturalized mana. Because let's face it, you're just about always going to have a red and a green at EDH. With the amount of duels that we have and the amount of mana fixing that we have, 2 colors is not as big of a problem. Bit Blast, because who don't like to play the lottery? And with things dying, since we're killing a lot of things, we might as well use that graveyard as a resource. Of course, we've got Terminate, Putrefy. Now, Vulture Zombie. From anywhere. I've got this in a blue, black, green mill deck too, because Traumatize makes it sick. But Vulture Zombie is just a good card. Of course, if you're losing people, they should have to lose people too. So hey, Grave Betrayal. Yeah, nothing sweeter than that, especially with Kresh. It's so good, so good. Deathbringer Thoctor. Another creature put in the graveyard. He gets bigger, and then he pretty much is a Triskelion. Oh, so good, so good. That's obviously mana ramp there. Defiler of Souls. They got to sack a monocolor creature. Hey, everybody does. So every upkeep until, something happens. Lightning Reaver. I had this guy. Oh, I had this guy just beat face on me. I didn't win with it, but this was the winning card that one of my opponents had. Yeah, charge counters. Now, Violet Ultimatum. I don't know if a lot of y'all know about this card, but Violent Ultimatum, this is just, I mean, 3 target permanents. Wow. The ability with Kresh, and if you have this, you can actually one-shot people with just Violent Ultimatum, depending on the 3 creatures that you kill, and then he gets all the counters. By the way, bring your dice box when you get Kresh. Make sure you have like plenty of 10-siders. Deathcap Ritual, obviously, beginning of each end step, if a creature died, you get to draw. Well, we're going to make sure that's happening. Decimate, here again, 1 card, 4 targets. You got to have all 4 to make it work, though. I mean, it's not as powerful as it sounds. It is a 1 for 4 if it goes off. But if they can bounce it, it don't go off. We've got Spirit Monger here. I've got him simply because he's just a good dude. And if you'll notice, most of our creatures tend to be multicolor so that we don't have to deal with that, sack of monocolor creature thing. Corpse Jack Menace is pretty good because, well, let's face it, Kresh deals in 1/1 counters, and wow, I like the double counters. I like it a lot. Anathemancer, as I said before, dual lands run aplenty in EDH, so you might as well make them pay for it. Anathemancer comes into play, and then odds are it's going to die to some of your wipe, so you can put those counters on Kresh. Then you can unearth him to do it again and make him take damage. Too good, too good. Grace of Granite. Hey, let's just destroy everything that cost 4 or less because, obviously we don't want to kill Kresh. Now, I like me some Malphagor. You can control this remarkably well when you play it, how many cards you discard, and it's just so good. Obviously, we got some Fire Spout going on with all the damage that we're dealing to creatures. Rakdos, he was just too good not to play. The rest of this, obviously, we got a Diabolic Tutor and a Dreadbore. But Kresh is a mean creature-killing machine. Every removal card that they give us for red, black, and green just makes him better. I know I haven't updated this one in quite a while. I don't think I have anything for the past couple sets in it. But Kresh he's really, really good. But you're doing general damage. That's the aspect that you want. I didn't go through the cloak and the boots, because obviously it's all of that stuff with the Rogue's Passage. If you're planning on winning with general damage, then there's about 3 or 4 of those colorless cards that you really need just to make sure your guy's unblockable and is protected. Well, that's what I've got for Mr. Kresh today. Maybe we'll get some more removal spells in here. I need to update that one. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all let me know what you think. To be sure to subscribe and tell everybody about it. And if y'all can think of anything, any decks you want me to do, just let me know. But right now, it's time to shuffle and cut.